Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to Blue Exorcist, Shimane Illuminati Saga episode 6. So last episode we had the X-Wires going on their way to rescue Izumo to her hometown actually. I don't remember the exact name of it, but I just remember being very suspicious of the people just there and selling food and everything, because it seems like everyone is like part of a cult or something. And then we saw a little bit of Izumo being basically captive by the Illuminati, and then we see her mom all covered in bandages, and we get like glimpses of the past and how, she's always kind of seemed very manipulative of Izumo. So yeah, not a good opinion of her right now. So Izumo only seems to care about her sister, which seems to be very, just very much understandable. Then we see the bastard doctor. That just makes my skin crawl. And then we see them just, basically telling someone, you have to do this for us, like summon this thing or whatever, because you have the same blood. And then if you don't do it, then we'll make your sister do it and do all kinds of tests and experiments on her. So that's why Izumo is all more than willing to let them do that to her. But yeah, we're going to get into her backstory this episode 100%. So I am ready, more than ready to cry. Because I just remember this being hella emotional, but I don't remember any details from it. So, more or less, almost a blind reaction. And yeah, I'm also interested in the way that Shima told Izumo that, it's a shame. I really thought we were the same, but apparently not. In the way that he's just, just sick of everything and everyone, apparently. He wants to be left to his own devices to do whatever he wants. Whereas Izumo, 100%. I keep saying 100%. That's a new phrase, I guess, of mine. But she definitely wants connections and bonds with other people. And she wants to be able to trust them and be trusted back. But it's just so hard for her because I'm pretty sure that trust has been betrayed before. So she doesn't want to be hurt again like that. And that's very understandable defense mechanism. So without further ado, let's get into it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, opening. Oh yeah, and of course, the conversation between Suguro and Brian. That was my favorite thing last episode. With the way that it was a bit aggressive with the way that Brian got the worst out of him, what he was really thinking before, he keeps everything in, and Suguro just lets it out on what he's actually feeling in regards to Shima, and how Rin seems to notice that that's very similar to how he was training Rin during the arc before this. And Suguro kind of like has a hard time admitting it, or genuinely thinks there is a difference. Like, no, you're not family, but you are definitely a very dear friend. Like, there is a distinction, but like the intensity of, you know, how much he cares is there. Ooh. Mm. And she calls herself Tama-chan. Oh, she was that kind of mom. The one that forces, yeah, forces her kid to be the adult. Mm. Mm. All familiars? All of them? Ooh. Mm. Um. Uh-huh. Well, at least she looked like she cared, at least. Mm. Mm. Okay. Okay. So she was never able to actually form friendships. Yeah, okay. she's had to form this defense mechanism since way back then. Wow. Hmm. A smart kid. Hmm. Uh, oh no. Wow. Wow. Well, at one point she cared, but that went away pretty quick once she had to choose. Mm, I'm not looking forward to what's gonna happen next. I don't know, but I can feel it. Mm, I feel so bad for Izumo and her sister. Oh, I figured. She contacted them because she had no one else to turn to. Oh man. Mm, I'm not sure if to believe her. I hope she's telling the truth. Mm. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Mm. Okay. So she was telling the truth. She actually wanted to do the right thing. Oh, wow. Of course. Oh, the music. Okay. Oh man. Oh. mm. Oh, give me a second. Uh, okay. Sometimes it happens like that. I was like, oh, I made it through the episode without crying. Nope. Just as the ending is starting, everything just hits at once. Okay. Yeah, okay. It just, this whole backstory completely makes sense of everything that we've known of Izumo at this point. Ever since she could remember, she couldn't rely on her mom. She didn't even do the bare minimum, really. She was just there. The foxes were the ones that were racing her and Tsukumo. Like, the most she would do is tell them, you know, I will miss you when I'm not here. Mm. And yeah, you guys are my treasures, right? Something like that. Which now rings super hollow. We really see the extent of her love once Soji tells her that, you know, you basically either keep seeing me or keep vouching for your daughters. And we see which one she takes, which one she valued more. Like, even before she succumbs to the Nine Tails, she tells Izumo that it's her fault that Soji never visited her before, or now, really. Which is so fucked up. Man, Izumo really had a bad life, even before her mom turned into the Nine Tails. Like, yeah. Like, even when she was acting all affectionate, she wasn't really there. You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm not saying, you know, it's not human that she still wanted the love of Soji. But just the fact that he would put him so much above her own daughters, it's upsetting. And then, of course, you have just the people, all the children at the school just seeing her as a frick and not wanting anything to do with her. And then even the freaking priestesses, the blaming her for how her mother is acting. Like, what? Okay. And you're supposed to be adults, blaming a kid for that and insulting her for it. Just nothing seemed to be going right for them. Like, you know, it wasn't great before that, but at least she could deal with it. Taking care of her little sister, which even then is like, yeah, one of the things where her mother was failing. Making Izumo do everything basically for herself and her sister, becoming basically the mom of the family. And then they get taken. And then at first, I definitely did not trust the lady of the Illuminati, the one with, the short hair. And while she does try to do the right thing by sending Tsukumo away and then trying to do something for Izumo, she gets caught. And what I would like to say is like, man, how selfish or cowardly that she was actually willing to go back to the Illuminati just so that bastard wouldn't kill her or do whatever it is that she thought the fluid would do to her. Like basically choosing herself over Izumo. And yeah, there is that part that I wish she would have kept her conviction. But I kind of prefer it like this. It definitely feels way more realistic and human, since at the end of the day, she'd only spent like a week or so with Izumo and Tsukumo. So even though she had like normal human empathy for them, and she had definitely moral lines that she didn't want to cross, at the end of the day, this is a kid that she barely knows, and she will put herself above that if it comes to it. I think that makes sense. Even though, the better thing would be the other one. To be something like, oh, no matter what you did to me, don't do anything to Tsukumo or whatever. But no. So yeah. I was gonna say, like, maybe it is best that she did die, because if she lived, then she would have become part of, like, truly part of the people that were actively harming Izumo. And that just would have been even more sad. But just by seeing that display of how quick Yoshida, I think was her name, flipped, and going from I want to save you to I'm sorry, but I will save myself. I don't care anymore, as long as the worst doesn't happen to me. And just by looking at that, Izumo was like, yeah, I can't rely on people anymore if they will not stay by my side. And they will only look at, they will go for their self-interest first and foremost. I've been burnt. And though, twice already is more than enough with the amount of hurt that she suffered because of those 2 times. So, yeah. Man. Yeah. Nothing, I swear, nothing from this episode felt familiar to me. Which is wild. I guess that just goes to show that you really, time really makes you forget things if you don't revisit them. Which in this case, has a positive, because you guys get to see me experience it as if it was the first time. But yeah, it's definitely gonna hit hard when we get like the realization of Izumo that she can indeed trust in the people that are trying to save her now. So, especially I feel like a moment with Shimane is coming. So, I'm looking forward to crying some more. So, if you enjoyed my reaction, please like and subscribe. Until next time, see ya.